Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm Maryam. Super excited for today's tutorial. I'm gonna be teaching you this upside down braid hairstyle that I've been wearing a lot lately. Every time I wear it, people will literally stop me on the street and ask to take a picture because this hairstyle looks so cool, so complicated, but it's actually really easy, and I am gonna teach you how to do this. You've requested this tutorial, so here I am about to deliver. Remember to subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell, leave me those comments and likes, you know the drill, and
let's get started.
For this hair tutorial, you will need just a few basic essentials: a hairbrush, a comb, some bobby pins, clear elastics. You'll also need some type of a working hairspray, like a flexible hold hairspray. I like to use this one from RUSK. And this last one is totally optional. I'm gonna use a dry shampoo foam from QUAI. This product is absolutely amazing. It does wonders to dirty hair. Although you wanna have second or third day hair for this type of hairstyle, you might wanna freshen it up just a little bit. So I'm gonna use this dry shampoo foam, and I'm gonna apply just a little bit to the crown of my head, just to this top part right here. That looks rather sexy. I'm gonna work it into my scalp, into the roots of my hair, and I'm gonna let it set, brush it out, and let it dry just a little bit. At this point, you might wanna get into your position. So flip over upside down like I am. Smooth out your hair and brush it down to make sure there aren't any kinks. Next, I'm gonna take my flexible hold hairspray and spray it mainly on the sides and on the ends. And I'm gonna brush it out one more time. And I'm using this flexible hold hairspray because I want just a little bit of grip, but I don't want it to be super sticky. So a flexible hold or some type of a working spray is perfect. Upside down, boy, you turn me. So I'm gonna take the small section at the nape of my neck. I'm gonna divide it into 3 sections for my braid. And I'm gonna start braiding with the middle section because we want it to be an inside out Dutch braid. If you don't know how to do a Dutch braid, I have a tutorial on the Dutch braid, and I will link it up here for you guys to check out. Basically, what I'm going to start doing is braiding this Dutch braid as I normally would, but in this very crazy upside down position, which I will admit is not the most comfortable thing in the world, but at least your arms won't be tired. It'll be all on your back. As I'm braiding it, I'm also going to have my hairbrush handy, just to make sure that the section parts that I'm braiding into the braid are nice and smooth. Starting out is probably the most difficult part, and then finishing it up is also the most difficult part. But as long as you can get through those two, it'll be easy. And practice makes perfect, as you guys know, so just keep watching and keep practicing. I would suggest watching this video at least twice before you attempt it, and then play it a third time and do it with me. So I'm just continuing the braid, braiding my 3 sections and adding in the individual strands into each section that I braid. And I keep doing that along the side of my head, all the way to the top of my head. Now for this front section, you might want to pay close attention. This is probably the most difficult part of this hairstyle, but really it's not super difficult at all. All you want to do is divide these individual front sections of hair evenly into the 3 strands. That way you'll have your nice and fluffy pompadour at the end. And then once you get to this part of the braid that's no longer attached to your head, you just want to complete it as you would any normal braid and tie it with an elastic, a clear elastic preferably. All right, so now I'm back in my sitting down position and it feels so good. This is what this braid should look like at this point. Here's the side, here's the back, and here's the other side. And back to the center. Next thing I'm gonna do is take just a couple of bobby pins and pin down these sections of hair that are layered, kind of like that. Next, I'm gonna take my braid, I am gonna flip it back, and I'm gonna create my pompadour. So here you might wanna play around and see which side looks best. As it stands right now, this is the side that's looking better than this side. So I'm gonna place my braid right under. I'm gonna tuck in the back of the braid, and I'm gonna sort of roll it back right here, right along the side of the Dutch part of the braid. Then I'm gonna take a few more bobby pins and just pin that baby in place. Sometimes I find that these types of bobby pins are really helpful. So now that I've got this thing secured here, I'm just gonna brush out all these extra little hairs, baby hairs, flyaways, all that unnecessary jazz. And I'm gonna secure them with a little bit of my favorite Maybelline Great Lash mascara. This is what I always use for my baby hairs. I have been using this for my baby hairs for years, and it's just the best. This is what's gonna make it look nice and neat and well put together. Also, another reason why I like to add the brushed out baby hairs to this hairstyle in particular, because a pompadour is somewhat retro, and anything vintagey tends to age you. Yeah, that's what it does. If you're over the age of 20, this hairstyle will make you look like you're about 25. If you're 25, it'll probably make you look like you're 30, and so on and so forth. So I like to keep it kind of youthful with, you know, some door knocker earrings, with simple, minimal makeup, and with some baby hairs. The best part about it is that it will always look somewhat different depending on the side that you want to pin in your braid and create that pompadour. Don't worry if it doesn't look exactly like this. If you have curly hair, I think it'll look even cooler. I wish I had curly hair just so I can do that faux-hawk pompadour bang sort of thing. I'm gonna take just a little bit more hairspray. I don't want it to look too neat or too perfect. Easy going, you know? Don't forget to spray that braid as well and the back of the hair. Now keep in mind, you can also decorate this hairstyle. You can add little hair spinners. You can add them here for like a cute little accent. I will link them down below along with all the products that I mentioned in this video. So here's this hairstyle one more time. Side, back, side, and front. If you don't know how to do a Dutch braid, I have a very thorough Dutch braid tutorial right here on my channel. Check it out, then come back to me and let's do this together. I want to see this hairstyle on you, so tag me on your Instagram. I'm a mess. I'm always a mess. Ugh, I'm already getting tired. Not hairspray, by the way, water. Why am I so flustered today? It's okay, you got this, girl. You got this. And thank you for pushing me to finally create this hairstyle, although it was a little bit difficult to film. Just saying, I'm not gonna front. I love you so much. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos right here. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.